FM 94.9 à ń fẹ̀rín gba gbogbo ayé.
From motivationals
to news
to sports and talk.
We'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
On the break of dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
My head's so far away.
Mornings are for dreamers.
I'm a dreamer, yes, I'm a dreamer.
The break of dawn for champions.
Champion, champion, champion,
On 32 FM 94.9.
Glad to have you join us. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 3rd of February 2026, and it's time to bring you the major headlines coming out of the papers this morning. My name is Kenny Durotsilu. We'll also bring you the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions as we progress. I have the pages of the Daily Post, the Punch newspaper, the Premium Times, the Vanguard newspaper, the Nation, and the Guardian newspaper. Start off this morning from the Daily Post newspaper. Some of the stories we have here. Niger joint security team rescues 10 abducted victims in Mariga. FCT court bars NLC, TUC, others from embarking on planned protest. I'm interested in happenings of Oyo PDP survival of party. That's a statement credited to Wike. PDP NEC fixes national convention for March 28-29 in Abuja. Fintiri describes 2023 re-election challenge as one of many plots against him. PDP exposed passed through difficult internal judicial challenges in 2025. Factional chair Mohammed. PDP steps up reconciliation efforts ahead National Convention. APC National Chair welcomes defectors from PRP, PDP in Katsina. Some business-related stories out of Daily Post. Doha 2026 International LNG Conference. Nigeria rated high on methane emissions reductions. We are not recruiting NMDPRA. Rural electrification. Nigerian government delivers 100 kWp solar mini-grid in Damal, Kaduna. FAC shares 1.969 trillion as December revenue to federal government states, LGCs in Nigeria. Buhari pained over Northwest, North Central insecurity situation, ex-Coas Gambari. Jack Rich pays tribute to Tolanga, describe him as visionary trailblazer. Cabals exist in every government. Buhari's chief of staff, Gambari. And CVR, INEC begins ward-level rotation of IVED. The major headline out of the Punch this morning: big money, small impact. Governors face fire over 9 trillion naira FAC windfall. Bill Hillary Clinton to testify in U.S. House Epstein probe. Trump cuts India tariffs, says Modi will halt Russian oil imports. Federal government moves to share electricity subsidy costs with states. FCT police advise NLC against anti-Wike protests. LP crisis. Abure rejects OT's reconciliation move. Father seeks justice over son's mysterious death inside the Lagos hotel. Electoral Act Senate resumes debate today after backlash. Ministry blames budget delays as South Africa cuts embassies power supply. No other country sees daily killings like Nigeria. That's according to Kuka. APC unveils 73-member National Convention Committee. Some stories out of the Metro Plus pages of the Punch. EFCC arrests 10 illegal miners in Kwara. NAPTIP rescues 17 trafficked victims. Arrests 4 suspects in an Anambra. Police arrest 2 suspected burglars. Rescue 10 Niger kidnapped victims. Manhunt begins for abductors of 2 Osun residents. Business related stories out of the Punch. Federal government moves to share electricity subsidy costs with states. UAE targets Nigeria for multi-billion-dollar investments. Polaris Bank launches free breast cancer screening. Politics out of the Punch. PDP faction to hold national convention March 28-29. APC unveils convention coordination committee. Wike-backed PDP, BOT, caretaker committee urge unity ahead of convention. And this one says PDP to release Congress timetable soon, caretaker chair. From the Daily Trust newspaper, X-Rain Murtala's 7 states at 50. Atiku meets Yari in Abuja. Billions lost at Kano commodity hub. Nigeria Daily, kinetic or non-kinetic, which path can truly end insecurity in Nigeria? Wando records 32% output, hits 3.2 trillion revenue in 2025. MS Sanusi in a classroom, laws of power and the grammar of authority. Do Igbos really want to secede from Nigeria? And can they? That's another piece there out of the Daily Trust newspaper. I got 958 million naira as gifts, 374 million naira salary allowances, Malami tells court. FCT, Labour insists on protest despite court order. Coup was planned before Tinubu's inauguration. Defense Minister. E-registration, APC shoots down claim of forcing civil servants. From the Premium Times newspaper, inside 57 terrorism charges detailing alleged roles of 9 defendants in June 25 Benue massacre. Other stories out of the Premium Times, Lakurawa, Nigeria's hybrid threat that attracted U.S. missile fire. Editorial, medical malpractice stemming the tide of dysfunction in our hospitals. Other headlines, police arrest government official, 2 traditional rulers over Ebonyi killings. Lagos government confiscates 65 motorcycles in restricted areas. Official. Alleged 868 million naira fraud. Former accountant general opens defense. Court bars workers from embarking on mass protest strike against Wike FCTA. Experts call for Africa-led research to transform health outcomes. NMDPRA warns Nigerians against fake recruitment. Global partners engage on workforce development at Lagos Energy Facility. From the Vanguard newspaper, state government now to share payment of electricity subsidy. Federal government, Makoko protests. Police use expired tear gas on protesters. Falano, 2027 APC moves to exploit opposition's disunity. Fire guts Kano essential commodities market. Malami challenges EFCC, asks court to set aside interim forfeiture order on property. 10 kidnapped victims rescued after gun battle between security team bandits in Niger. Tragedy averted as soldiers evacuate suspected bomb from church premises in Abia. Naira rises to 1,465 per dollar in parallel market. State of Education, Nigeria paying heavy price for underfunding sector, Professor Osinbajo. And lastly, from the Vanguard this morning, Soludo visits Onitsha market, commends traders for taking back their AY. All right, we'll take a commercial break now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines on the paper's review this morning. Do stay with us.
Happiness is a choice that we want you to make always. Choose to be happy. Choose 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Jẹ́ nínú ẹ̀bùn owó tó lé ní 80 million naira àtàwọn ẹ̀bùn míì tó jojú ní gbèsè nínú ìdíje Golden Hunt promo yìí.
Kò yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ìkéde yìí mọ́ rárá. Pàápàá tó tún ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀bùn owó tó jẹ́ 80 million naira àti ẹ̀bùn mìíràn tí wọ́n tún mẹ́nu bà.
Kí ló dé tó fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Nítorí pé ìyá mi nìkan ti tó láti wá díẹ̀ tó tún lọ́rọ̀ owó tó jẹ́ 80 million naira nínú.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìṣàwárí náà bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ ṣáà ti ra yálà òdiwọ̀n 30 gram àti 45 gram Golden Mon Golden Hunt tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ yẹnu rẹ̀ wò fún nọ́mbà àrà ọ̀tọ̀ kan kí ẹ sì tẹ *8011*1# kẹ́lì ní àǹfààní àti jẹ̀bù ńlá. Promo parí ní April 15, 2026. Golden Mon jẹ́ kí gbogbo ọjọ́ ó dàbí wúrà.
مرحبا لو سهلا مرحبا لو سهلا أسوي كده رمضان
أهلا وسهلا فمرحبا يا شهر الكريم. oṣù ìbùkún oṣù àforíjìn oṣù rọmọdán máa wulẹ̀ máa rọra oṣù tí Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah sọ wípé gbogbo ẹni bá ṣe dáadáa kan níbẹ̀ òun yóò san ní ẹ̀san lọ́pọ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ ládá tí ẹ̀dá tún lè ṣe tí ládá ẹ̀dá ó tún fi tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah ó ní kí ẹ̀dá ó máa ná nínú ohun tí Ọlọ́run fún lóore sójú ọ̀nà tọlọ́run kí ládá tèmi tìrẹ lè tún tẹ̀sùn lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah pàtàkì jùlọ nínú oṣù rọmọdán ìdí nìyí tí ìkànnì 32 FM 94.9 tá a kalẹ̀ ká sájà kan kókó ọ̀sùgbẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn fi ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ètò ọlọ́kùn òjọ̀kan tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ nínú oṣù rọmọdán náà yìí láti jẹ́ kí ládàá tiwa náà tún kún kẹ́kẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba àwọn ètò tí a lè ṣe onígbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ bíi wáàsí ọlọ́gbọ̀n ìṣẹ́jú oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dógún oníṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá àti oníṣẹ́jú márùn-ún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìrun pípè lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan àti àwọn ètò kíní àti ètò ìpolówó ọjà lówó tí ò gajara lọ fún ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ̀lọ́ àlì ní 081 43 38 0224 Yusuf 080 53 56 11 31 Ramadan ọdún yìí kò ní jẹ́ àṣemọ fún wa o Allahumma àmín.
àwọn tí fi dòde oṣù Ramadan mọ̀rí apá.
Brotherly, I don finally save 70,000 for this economy. 30 December don set.
E good o, but if to show you saver with the smart saver, another 10,500 naira for don climb up.
Na 15% interest per annum be that o.
Na una dey use smart cash buy data, airtime and pay bills. Now we don add the smart saver. You go get 15% interest on any amount you save and the interest go dey drop for your account every day. You fit comot your money anytime. The best part be say you fit start with any amount. Dial *939# or download the smart cash app make you sef begin dey enjoy. Smart cash na by Airtel. Times and conditions dey sha o. Money matter na sense.
Láti ọdún 1960 ni a ti ń kọ́lé ṣùgbọ́n tayọ àwọn ọ̀nà àti afárá a kó àwọn èròǹgbà láti sopọ̀ ní ìletò gbogbo jákèjádò.
èèyàn mi léde wá tilẹ̀ yàtọ̀ ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù so wá pọ̀.
Tayọ àwọn ibùgbé a kó ìbáṣepọ̀ láàrin àwọn ẹbí ọ̀rẹ́ àti ará.
ìyá mi ìyá àgbà àti bàbá àgbà ti dé o.
Tayọ àwọn ọ́fíìsì a kó ìpìlẹ̀ fún ìfìdímúlẹ̀ ibùdó agbára ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
àwọn kókó inú ìròyìn náà pẹ̀lú GDP.
Tayọ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ a kó àwùjọ iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ àti ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè. Tayọ àwọn ibùdó ìdárayá a kó ìnífẹ̀ẹ́sí àti ìmúlòkùnkúndùn orílẹ̀-èdè. Pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwa àti yín a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ìpìlẹ̀ àná àti òní pẹ̀lú àgbájọ ọwọ́ ó dájú pé a ó ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ohun tó kàn. Lafarge ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Washin àtayọ ilé kíkọ́ nìkan.
Lọ́dún yìí ó ralẹ̀.
àmín.
ó kọ́lé.
àmín.
wàá gùn lẹ́mìí.
àmín.
débi pé ó jèrè ìyànjú rẹ̀.
àmín.
ní báyìí tá a ti wá gbàdúrà àsìkò ti tó láti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ àwa ní iléeṣẹ́ southsand property tó ń ṣe àṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ radio 32 fm 94.9 láti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé àtilẹ̀ ẹ gbìyànjú ṣe àbẹ̀wò sí orange estate ilẹ̀ wa wà ní ojú ọ̀nà ológun ẹrú àti mango estate tó wà ní àkùfò lójú ọ̀nà lifefort international school mílíọ̀nù mẹ́ta náírà láǹtà orange estate ti mango estate tó sì jẹ́ mílíọ̀nù méjì náírà àǹfààní bẹ fún oníbàárà láti san owó yìí díẹ̀díẹ̀ láàrin oṣù mẹ́fà ẹ lè pè tàbí fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ sọwọ́ sí wa ní ojú òpó ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 0916-461-5000 tàbí 091-155-50055. gbé ìgbésẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ láti kọ irúfẹ́ ilé tó wà lọ́kàn rẹ lónìí. a ṣẹ̀dá southsand property láti pèsè ilégbèé fún tẹrú tọmọ.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie double cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
32 FM
94.9.
Great to have you back with us. 32 FM 94.9, the Papers Review. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines this morning. I'm Kenny Durotilu. Joining me this morning for the analysis is Mr. Femi Olukule. Morning, sir.
Kenny, good morning. Good morning, our listeners.
All right, we'll start off with this headline. Big money, small impact. Governors face fire over 9 trillion naira FAC windfall. It's out of the Punch newspaper. Despite receiving an estimated 9 trillion naira in Federation Account Allocation Committee inflows in 2025, state governors are facing mounting criticism from labor unions, civil society groups, and opposition parties over what many describe as a widening gap between soaring revenues and limited improvements in citizens' welfare. FAC allocations to states surged by over 2 trillion in 1 year, according to an analysis of FAC disbursement data published by the MBS recently. Mr. Femi, your reaction to this calls for state governors to do more with the allocations they now receive.
Yes, the call is not misplaced. It's a welcome development. The fact of the matter is that the money that we are talking about is from the people. People have been squeezed to get the money out of them, and then the money is now placed on the laps of federal government, state government, and local government. Just let's say local government, because they have their own share of the allocation. Whether it gets to them anytime it is allocated or not is another story on its own. So when people demand for more, the demand is not misplaced, because to whom much is given, much is expected. It appears there is not much to be seen displayed by governors for the more money that they are collecting from the federation account. Even when you look at the federal government, you can hardly justify the humongous amount of money that federal government itself takes, because federal government takes about 50-something, I think maybe 56% or so of the allocation. So all of them put together are not giving us enough. Now, because state governments are closer to the people, people have the right to demand for more. But unfortunately, that demand is not being met. It's being met with disappointment. Now, what is paining my heart this morning is a story that broke out yesterday and is still forming reports, generating reports. And that is the story of a lady that was bitten by a snake in her apartment in Abuja. She got to the first hospital. There was no antivenom injection. Then she got to Federal Medical Center. Those ones were asking her stupid questions instead of attacking the venom inside her system. And that lady died. So you now see, what that tells you is that everyone is on his own in this country. Whether people in government want to hear this or not, we know that the grace to go out of your house unharmed, to go and apply your trade and come back is just by the grace of God that people are moving up and down without being hurt. Even when you are in your house in the dead of the night, that you are protected, it is grace of God and nothing but that. So people that are expected to protect us, people that are expected to give us what makes life comfortable, they are not giving us, and they are getting more money. No wonder everybody, every one of the governors are singing Bola Tinubu, because they are getting more money to ensure their comfort. The more money they didn't get during the Buhari administration, because Buhari did not stop subsidy. So the subsidy that is stopped gives us two windows. The Bola Tinubu administration has succeeded in snatching the money from the economic vampires that were eating it up. And then he stopped all the benefits that people were enjoying. Subsidy on education, subsidy on light, subsidy on petrol and everything. And he assembled the money and he started giving it to governors. And then the governors that are expected to give back to the people are not doing so. So I think at this point in time, we will not stop talking. We will not stop shouting. Every Nigerian must start shouting on the governors to do more. And I enjoy the press. The press, they are doing so much, but they should do more to call out the governors and ensure that they do something meaningful to the people with the people's money. So truly, they are taking so much, but we don't have anything to show for what they are taking from us.
All right, Mr. Femi, since you brought up the snake bite story, there's a headline here: provide free antivenom drugs to prevent further deaths from snake bites. Pharmacist tells Tinubu. That's the Association of Community Pharmacists of Nigeria, ACPN, having advised the federal government to provide free antivenom drugs for citizens. The association made this call while reacting to the death of Abuja-based singer Ifunanya Uwagene. ACPN National Chairman revealed that about 2,000 preventable deaths are recorded annually in the country as a result of snake bite. Are you with this association here, Mr.
I tell you, Kenny, if that girl had been bitten by a snake in the village, she will not die. Because I know that people in the village know what to do to kill the venom inside that lady's system. Now, it is a shame on the pharmacists to tell Bola Tinubu administration to provide antivenom. So, what is the benefits that Nigerians can take from their education that they went to acquire in the universities? If you are a pharmacist, I think in your university courses, you must have been taught how to produce various types of drugs to attack various types of ailments and emergencies. So for you now to be telling the Bola Tinubu administration, they are telling him is that he should import antivenom drugs to attack snakes. It's not even snakes alone. Scorpion is also we have it in areas where you have stones. You have scorpions there. So scorpions come inside. In my bedroom, one day I'm very, very sensitive. One day I just came into my bedroom, and the man inside of me just told me to flash my torch to a particular corner, and I saw a scorpion hiding there, and I killed it. So 2 times I've killed scorpion in my house and in a friend's house. So antivenom for snake and for scorpion and for so many deadly insects and other rodents should be provided in this country. And I challenge the pharmacists to do it. We should not continue to rely on importation of the necessities in this country. For how long shall we be doing this? This country is 66 years old. In this country, by October, this country will be 66 years old. For how long shall we be depending on foreign nations? Those foreign nations, it is their own pharmacists that produce this antivenom that we are talking about. What is our own doing? What are they doing? Are they just learning this thing on the books and not being able to put it practically on table for us? So I disagree with them by calling on President Tinubu to provide antivenom. Let them do it. Let them manufacture it for us. And other drugs that we take in this country, let them do it. Let us make a concrete decision to help this nation to grow. So I don't like importation. They must do something. If our fathers in the villages are called upon, even if they don't know anything, these pharmacists, if they don't know anything, let them go to our fathers and mothers in the villages. They would have taken care of that lady. That lady wouldn't have died if it were in the village.
Because the issue was availability of the antivenoms.
Yeah.
Now, if like you say, local production was there, even if there was importation, there's importation as well. We don't have.
It will just augment it. But we don't have local production. We have zero local production, and that is why they advised the president to produce antivenom.
Actually, asking for free. Government should make it free.
Yeah, it should be free. It should be free. I agree with them on that. But for them to say that Bola Tinubu administration should provide it, I don't believe with them. I'm not on the same page with them. Let everybody, if you are a teacher, teach well. If you are a doctor, take care of the people. If you are a lawyer, defend the people very well. I mean, in whatever profession that you profess, do it very well. That is the only way this country can progress.
We'll take another headline. No other country sees daily killings like Nigeria. And that's coming from, excuse me, Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, Reverend Matthew Kuka. He's expressed concern over the daily killings in the country, describing the situation as unparalleled globally. I'll take a quote from him. What is happening in Nigeria cannot happen in Sudan, Cameroon, Niger, Ghana, or any other country in the world. There's no other country in the world that 10 people are killed on Monday, 50 on Tuesday, 100 on Wednesday, and the killings go on every week. How can such a country move forward? Your reaction, Ms. Fair?
Well, I think it has become a pattern, and Nigerians seem to have developed thick skin to the story about killings of their compatriots.
We're numb to this story, sir.
Sorry?
We are numb to
this story. Exactly. So we have seen it as something normal that people are killed every day. Now, the unfortunate aspect of it is this: people that are expected to curb these killings defend the killers. If you see people in the north who should talk, who should shout against these killings, they defend the killers. It is then you start hearing that yes, the killers are angry. That is why they are killing. If they are angry, who angered them? The people they kill cause the anger. If anybody angered them, probably their governments. Why don't they know the way to their governors? Can't they ventilate their angers before their governors? Why must they terminate the innocent lives of their compatriots? Why? And when these killings take place, it appears as nothing has happened and life continues. Nigeria moves on. So it is very, very disheartening that we have these kind of things going on in our country and nobody cares. Nobody cares. And we have always said, I've always shouted this thing, that killers don't need to be arrested. Kill them. And if you have to arrest them, let there be a separate court from these courts that we have, that courts that take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years to end a case before it. So let there be a maximum of 90 days to treat the case about killings in courts. Let us have special courts. So, but we don't have that. And I've always said that let the National Assembly that once said that it was going to give us a law that will take care of terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and unnecessary killings, let them come out with the laws. If we don't have these laws, we cannot fly. Courts cannot do anything.
All right, we'll take a commercial break now. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at more stories and taking your reactions as well. To stay with us.
32 FM, 94.9.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Waiting happen. Every time I do small transaction, they don't slam me with Orishirishi extra charges, SMS alert, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. They know they pity person at all. You never hear say with Smart Cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alert all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your savings.
Hey, got some for me now. How can you join Smart Cash?
Dial *939# or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoy zero extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by INT'L.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. Láti ọdún 1960 ni a ti ń kọ́lé. Ṣùgbọ́n tayọ àwọn ọ̀nà àti afárá a kó àwọn èròǹgbà láti sopọ̀ ní ìletò gbogbo jákèjádò.
Èèyàn mi, léde wa tilẹ̀ yàtọ̀, ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù so wá pọ̀.
Tayọ àwọn ibùgbé a kó ìbáṣepọ̀ láàrin àwọn ẹbí, ọ̀rẹ́ àti ará.
Ìyá mi, ìyá àgbà àti bàbá àgbà ti dé o.
Tayọ àwọn ọ́fíìsì a kọ́ ìpìlẹ̀ fún ìfìdímúlẹ̀ ibùdó agbára ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
Àwọn kókó inú ìròyìn náà pẹ̀lú GDP.
Tayọ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ a kọ́ àwùjọ, iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ àti ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè. Tayọ àwọn ibùdó ìdárayá a kọ́ ìnífẹ̀ẹ́sí àti ìmúlòkùnkúndùn orílẹ̀-èdè. Pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwa àti yín, a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ìpìlẹ̀ àná àti òní. Pẹ̀lú àgbájọ ọwọ́, ó dájú pé a ó ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ohun tó kàn. Lafarge, ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Washin, àtayọ ilé kíkọ́ nìkan.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Mon Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011*1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Mon. Make every day golden.
All across Nigeria, one truth prevails. Football is not just played on the pitch. Arguments fly, tensions shift like defenders on the pitch. And when the ball finally enters the net, that is the 12-player full attack mode. 11 players play on the pitch, but we, the fans, play from anywhere. With Betano, fans don't just watch the match, we influence the game. Register now and join the 12th player. Betano, not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie double cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back, 32 FM 94.9, the Papers Review. I still have Mr. Femi Olukunle with me. We'll take another story now. AGF Fagbemi arraigns suspected terrorist on 57-count charge over Yelwata massacre. The federal government has arraigned 9 suspected terrorists in connection with the June 13, 2025 attack on Yelwata community in Gumba, local government area, Benue State, where about 150 people were killed and homes were burnt down. The AGF filed a 57-count amended terrorism charge against the 9 defendants. Let's have you speak on this, Mr. Femi. One of the deadliest rural attacks in recent times. Do you think justice will be delivered swiftly enough such that it deters similar attacks in the future?
I don't think that justice will be delivered quickly. I see it crawling. I mean, it is the signature of this country to have a crawling justice. Only God knows when they are going to end this one. Remember the one that happened in Ofa the other time when some armed robbers attacked a bank and killed very many people. It took them about 7 years or so before they ended the case. So that is what I said earlier, that we should have a separate court for this kind of case. So, and the case should be accelerated, because when it is delayed, it looks like it is denied. People are denied of justice. And you see, when I read that story, I read that the killers went to assemble people from some neighboring states to join them to kill people in that village. And according to the story, when the story broke out, we read that people that were killed were more than 150, and houses burnt, and economy of the people destroyed willfully. And one thing that pains me is that when they destroy like that, they occupy the villages they destroyed. So the 7 or 9 people that have been arraigned should be more than that, because if the security people go to the village destroyed, they will see the occupants, and the occupants who are not natives of the village are the ones that should be suspected. So I don't think it is difficult for them to get more of the killers of those people, because they are more than that. So, but I think I should praise federal government at least for taking these ones to court, and we will beg the court to expedite action on the treatment of the case, so that justice should be served and should be seen by everybody to have been served.
Another headline from The Punch: Wike vows to protect PDP from vampires, monitor Oyo politics. The Minister of the FCT, having said he's closely following developments within the Oyo State chapter of the PDP, insisting that his interest is driven by a desire to see the party survive and succeed. Wike made the remarks on Monday while speaking at the 105th meeting of the PDP National Executive Committee in Abuja. He told party leaders that his focus was not limited to one state but extended to the overall stability and progress of the PDP across the country.
What Wike said just reminds me of what Chinua Achebe said in his book, published in 1958, Things Fall Apart. And permit me to take out a quote from it. It says, the white man is very clever. He came quietly and peaceably with his religion. We were amused at his foolishness and allowed him to stay. Now he has won our brothers, and our clan can no longer act like one. He has put a knife on the thing that held us together, and we are falling apart. That is the lot of PDP. You see, when you have a duty to perform and you don't perform your duty, that duty will perform you. And when Damagon had duty to perform and he didn't perform the duty is performing all of them, had performed them and still performing them. It is most unfortunate. But I have one belief, strong belief. PDP will rise up from its ashes. Now, for Wike to be saying that he has interest in PDP in Oyo State, what is his slot? On what template is he standing? Is it the national president, chairman of the party, or what? But you see, people have failed to perform their duties, and duty is now performing them. So that is just what I have seen. Now, I just have the belief that all is not well with PDP, and everybody knows that. But I know that somehow PDP will rise again. But the troublers of Israel, we will look out for them, we will find them no more.
All right, headline here says court restrains NLC TUC from planned FCT protest. National Industrial Court in Abuja has issued an interim order restraining the NLC, TUC, and several union leaders from going ahead with a planned mass protest at the FCT scheduled for today, February 3rd. Justice Emmanuel Sublim granted the order following an ex parte application by the FCT Minister 𝐒𝐿 and the FCT administration. Mr. Femi, resolving labor grievances through the courts rather than mediating, does this strengthen or weaken civic trust?
Well, the workers have been beaten, and Wike is trying to tell them not to cry, and that is why he went to court. But the industrial courts, I don't believe the industrial court did the right thing, and I don't believe the police, because when I read the story, the police said that they are afraid of the protest being hijacked by miscreants. That is an admittance of a failure on the part of the police, because if they ask you to protect people and you are saying that you are not able to protect them and you are professionally trained to do that, you have admitted failure. And I want the police to tell us the reason we should trust it any longer. So instead of telling them not to protest, the court should have told the police that give them maximum protection, mark their track, ensure that miscreants don't infiltrate. That is what is expected of the court. But court said they should not protest, and the people are saying whether the court likes it or not, they will protest. You see, there are certain, when you give instructions and the instructions does not apply to common sense, the person you are giving it to can react. Even your animal, when you start striking your animal may attack you. So that is just the thing. And if you look at the person that took them to court, this is a man that is fighting on so many fronts. I think he enjoys it, and there is one reason he's doing that. Wike is doing that because he's a minister. Because the president that should tell him to behave normally keeps quiet, allows him to be doing what he's doing, and that is why he's basking in that euphoria. And it's most unfortunate when this thing will have a backlash. People may not be able to contain it, but I just pray that the workers in Abuja, I pray they are civil in whatever they want to do. I don't subscribe to their disobeying court orders. I don't subscribe to that. So that's why I'm saying that they should be civil. They shouldn't behave like gangsters. They are fathers and mothers and brothers and children of some people, and let them behave like ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we'll open the phone lines now. 0705 500949, 0809 7949, and 0906 200949. Let's have your reactions to the headlines out of the papers this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Your name, please, and your contribution.
My name is Ade from UI. I want to comment on the statement credited to Wiki that he is interested in your politics or your PDP. And when I read the news yesterday, sincerely, I was crying in my room. Because I don't know why Nigerians allow themselves to be so coward and fearful in confronting reality. And I'm disappointed in Governor Makinde, Governor Adeleke, and PDP governors. If it was APC that were an issue, people like Lai Mohammed and Tinubu, they would have organized mass action against such a government. You can easily know how to use the judiciary. How do you describe this, my brother? You already bought about almost 50 eyeballs to campaign for Tinubu, the APC. And you are saying you are a PDP person. And people like Makinde and Adeleke, they are leaving the party. They cannot organize very deadly mass action and report this government to the international community. If anything will happen to democracy, let us happen to it. If they will declare governor arrested, let them arrest him. And that would bring solution. Some very notorious judges are being used. You don't mention that some cases will spend 7 years. But when it comes to party matter, immediately Wiki will get his judgment and they will receive whatever it was, is what they will deliver. Is that democracy?
All right, thank you.
And all of them, they are sitting away from their party. They cannot organize mass action.
All right, thank you, Ade, for your contribution. We hear you.
It's not very bad.
All right. We'll take another one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Plateau.
Good morning. Welcome.
I'm greeting public analyst, Edgar Fenelo. As soon as you come, we're starting in the old thing. Not that I'm a copycat. Right from the beginning, where we are coming from, I've always been in the same thing with our teacher in that past from Edgar Fenelo. Earlier said, is it the daily killings in this country? I'm not saying it is legit in our constitution, but in our own mindset, in terms of political, religion, and ethnicity, it has become legit attitude. You see, even in the western part of in this western part, they will be saying, how do you show? Because they are supporting religion, they are supporting ethnicity, they are supporting their political party. You see them giving them excuse, defending what is not supposed to be defending. And it is heartless, wicked attitude and lack of human feelings. This is the political killing. It has become normal things. You doing the Baba Buhari, they told us that people are dying now. It's highly too much. Somebody told me that consider the Jonathan zone now. If people also die now, okay. If people die with the Jonathan, it is now become our daily character, our custom story that whenever we have president, there must be maximum killing or in every administration. It is wicked attitude, and we have to reconstruct our mindset. If you are agitating or you are hungry for power, doesn't mean that blood must be shed.
All right.
Then it's equal. So my personal opinion, my belief, my perspective.
All right, thank you for your time. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 200949. We're also live on Facebook, 32FM 949. Fenya on Facebook. I'll take some reactions off of Facebook. Uluwashion Ruth says, good morning, 32FM. Nigeria is currently facing serious challenges with the struggling economy, healthcare, and education are failing. Power supply is unreliable and insecurity is everywhere. It's high time the federal government wakes up from its slumber and does the needful before things get worse. All right, thank you for that comment. 0705 5949, 0809 7949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, please. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Good morning. Hello, good morning, sir. God bless you, sir. This is Ngamari Akwata. On what people said, saying that it's going to monitor the activities of PDP here in Oyo State. I think, like I always say, we can usually bite more than what we can chew. Of what interest does PDP have in a PDP crisis in Oyo State? I think I'm going to blame the Damago
and they pass escort in PDP, because they ought to have shown UK out when they have the power. But now that the PDP is in disarray, and PK is now seeing himself as God. But let me tell you this, Oyo State is not Rivers. What he's doing in Rivers, he cannot come and do that in Oyo State, because there is law in Oyo State. Oyo State is not a lawless state, just like what he's doing in Rivers State. And lastly, on this of what this my man said, Bishop Kuka, I was just laughing when I read what you are when I heard from this morning on what Kuka said, because for a long time now, Kuka has been silent and he has been dying and whining with Mr. President, and he has not been able to speak to power anymore ever since. So hearing him speaking now, I was like, why is he just waking up from his slumber? Let the Kuka speak shut up. We don't want to hear anything from him anymore, because he has been whining and dining with the president, and cannot say the truth again. Thank you very much, and God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Please, your name.
Prince Vomi Adefosi calling from Akwata, Greece, the brilliant analyst. Which is deeply rooted now in Nigerian politics. Why? Because they have the backings of the federal might. That is that. Wike should know his place. Oyo State is quite different from other states in Nigeria. Even the pepper seller understand politics to some large extent, understand things to some large extent. Well, I know what he has been saying is just a social media talk. He can't touch in Oyo State. He's controlling everybody, controlling the APC, he's controlling PDP. He wanted to control ADC and all that. That is his job. Well, Wike is now a political jobber. Since Wike don't have any business before he joined politics, he's an opportunist. And you see, time will tell, because nothing lasts forever. That's my submission. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. Ma Olebara on Facebook writes, corruption is flourishing in Nigeria because we don't abide by the rule of law and fear of God. How can we be fighting corruption and keep recycling people who are corrupt in positions of authority? We have become so corrupt in Nigeria that we have come to see it as no crime at all. The pertinent question now is, who will fight the crime of corruption? This is a billion-dollar question, because of those who we think are equal to the task, viewing it as lip service and decorative language. Unless we are sincere in dealing with people who are looting and bleeding this nation to death, there can be no meaningful development. Thank you for your comment there. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Your name, please. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. 32 FM.
Hello, it's your network.
Once again, 0705 50949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949.
Kenny, let me quickly chip in something about Wike.
Right.
I don't want anybody to believe that if Wike comes to Oyo State, he will not have some disciples. Where Wike goes, he uses money to buy some people. If Wike comes to Oyo State today, he will get some PDP members to be bought. He's been using money. We don't know where he got the money from, but he's been using money to destabilize so many places. So he bought. Where did he get the money to buy vehicles for the campaign that has not started? And that is what he's doing. So the only thing PDP in Oyo State must do is to ensure that they guard themselves, not to be swayed away by Wike's antics. That is just it. But when I know some of them will buy his opinion.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Okay, that's it for us. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, and 0906 2949. Mr. Femi, I'd like your take on this one. Sit at home crumbles as Onitsha market reopens. Traders in Onitsha market in Anambra State reopened their shops on Monday in compliance with the directive of the Governor, Chukwuma Soludo.
It is certain that those people did not like staying at home on Monday morning. because they must go out to eke a living. Nobody pays them salaries. It is what they sell that they take home. So, but the fact of the matter is that their life is important to them, because the miscreants outside were ready to kill them if they saw them outside, and that was why they always kept themselves home. They kept themselves at home. Now the governor said you must go out, because the governor did not want his authority to be trampled upon. Now some of them managed to obey the governor, some did not. The governor was happy when he discovered that some people obeyed him, but the fact of the matter is that all eyes are on that governor. People must not be killed because they obeyed him, because those miscreants, I'm sure they are re-strategizing, and they must not kill anybody. So the governor must ensure that he tightens up security in that market, because I know very well that those killers will want to do something to spite the governor. So people's life must not be taken anyhow in that place.
All right, we'll take another message on Facebook. Frederick Lumo, apologies if I murdered that. It says, good morning, sir. It's a pity that in Nigeria at this point of global developments, still operating with people who can give us a meaningful and desired progress it deserves. Thank you for your contribution. Oluwafisayomi Alawude says, good morning, sirs. In Nigeria now, everybody should take his or her health, make use of local medicine, because I don't think government can provide good health system for Nigerians any longer. The singer that died with snake bite, she might not have died if she was in a place where she can be treated with local medicine. It is well with Nigerians. Thank you for that. Suleiman Sharif says, regarding the issues of governor face fire over 9 trillion naira FAC windfall, the major problems is inflationary pressures triggered by APC-led federal policies and have outweighed gains from increasing funding. Social services have not matched inflationary trends, while the essence of democracy is to improve education, health, water supply, and infrastructure and security sector. That's as much we can take this morning, going by way of comments and reactions. Thank you for joining us on the Papers Review this morning. Mr. Femi, we appreciate your analysis.
Thank you, Kenny, for having me.
As well. My name is Kenny Duro Tilu. Good morning. The Smart Kid Show is up next.